Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am testing out some new IT Cosmetics makeup brushes. So I'm testing out this little makeup brush set here, which is called the IT Cosmetics Celebrate Your Brush Essentials set. So in here are 4 makeup brushes. One is a dual one, so there's a brush each side. And I love IT Cosmetics makeup brushes. I use them all the time on my channel. The Heavenly Luxe Flawless set of makeup brushes by IT Cosmetics are my favourite makeup brushes. I love them. They're just so soft, so good at applying products, but they are pricey. So this set was £55.25, but it was £65. I had a discount code for 15% off. If you sign up to their newsletter, you get 15% off your first order on the itcosmetics.co.uk website. So it was 65, but I had it for 55. And you also get free delivery when you spend over 40 or over 50, I think. So let's open up this little makeup pouch and we'll see what brushes we've got. So it has this little card in it which shows you the different types of brushes. So it also tells you which part of their face that you should use them on. Okay, so these are the 4 brushes, so I'm going to open them up. Okay, so these are what the 4 brushes look like, so I'm just going to go through them. So first of all, we have an angled blush brush. So it's called the Heavenly Luxe French Boutique Blush Brush. So obviously it's for applying blush. You can purchase all of these individually, by the way. You can also get them from Boots, but I bought them from the IT Cosmetics website. But obviously if you buy them as a set, you save money. Then the next one is this one, which is a powder brush. So this shape has kind of gone funny from the packaging, but when it opens up it's a lot more fluffy. So it's the Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder Brush. These are incredibly soft. Then we have a foundation brush. Now I'm sure you've seen this brush. They try to sell these with the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream all the time, and I've always wanted to try one. So this is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush on top, and then this is for your foundation, and then this is the concealer side. And then the last one is a dual eyeshadow brush. So this is the Heavenly Luxe No Tug Dual Eyeshadow Brush. So on top we have all over for the crease, and then on the bottom we have smudging for under eye or smudge eyeliner. So yeah, those are the 4 brushes today. So I'm going to do a full face of makeup testing out these brushes to see if they're as good as the other IT Cosmetics brushes that I have and that I love. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm going to start by spraying my face using the Barry M Flawless Hydro Fix Primer Water. And then for primer, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Primer using my Real Techniques stippling brush. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the shade 0.5N Porcelain, and I'm going to be using the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection foundation brush from the set. Obviously I'm going to be using the foundation side, so yeah, let's give it a try. This brush is so incredibly soft. Okay, so after applying the foundation, you can see that it's applied nice and evenly. The brush is so soft on my skin, but that kind of is a downside slightly because it's taken away some of the coverage. Because it is so fluffy, so soft, it's not giving you massive amount of coverage, so it's not going to give you full coverage. But it feels so soft on your skin. You can tell that it's not going to be abrasive on your skin or anything, and it still gives you the coverage that you need. But if you are going for more of a natural look, this one's perfect. If you're going for a full coverage, I wouldn't use this type of brush. But so far so good. I actually really like the brush because it is so easy to apply the foundation and blend it in. There's no like smudging, there's no difficult lines that were hard to blend. Like, it was just so easy to do and so soft. So yeah, that definitely gets a thumbs up so far. Okay, now for concealer. So I'm going to be using the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in the shade Extra Fair 4, and then I'm going to blend that in then with the other side of the same brush, which is the concealer side. Okay, so I personally wouldn't use that type of brush for concealer. I prefer a bigger brush to set my concealer. It was kind of hard to set it with such a small brush, so that's why I went over the top of it with the foundation brush side. So I probably won't use this side of the brush, but I definitely will use the foundation side. Right, now for powder, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder in the shade Transparent, using the powder brush. This is the Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball powder brush. Okay, so I absolutely love that powder brush. That is incredibly soft, and you saw how quick and easy it was just to set my whole face with this brush. It just took like seconds. It was so easy to do. It feels amazing on your skin. I really love that brush. I think that's my favorite so far. Okay, now for bronzer. I don't have a bronzing brush, but I'm actually going to use the powder brush just to bronze my face, because why not? So I'm going to use the Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Sunlight on the same brush. Okay, so that obviously works really well as a bronzing brush as well. So this is just getting a double tick from me, so I absolutely love this brush. Now I'm going to use the blush brush. So this is the Heavenly Luxe French Boutique Blush Brush. As you can see, it's an angled brush. So I'm going to use the Natural Collection Powder Blush in the shade Pink Cloud. So as you can see, that applied really nicely as well. Nothing wrong with that brush. Really soft as well, and nice and evenly distributed the blush as well. So that's another good one so far. Okay, now for a little bit of eyeshadow. So obviously I'm going to be using the brush. So this is the Heavenly Luxe No Tug Dual Eyeshadow Brush. So I'm going to use the top side first, which is obviously like the crease side. I tend to go for more of a fluffy crease brush. This doesn't look particularly fluffy to me, so we shall see. So I'm just going to use the MUA 6 shade palette, Matte Soft Suedes. And obviously using the brush, I'm just going to go in with this light brown shade here through the crease. Okay, so that brush is just not doing it for me for the crease, unfortunately. But I am going to use this shade here just on the outer corners a little bit. In all seriousness, I'm going to have to take my Morphe R37 and just blend that, because I don't like this brush, to be quite honest. And then I'm going to use the other side, then the smudge side, just to use those same colours on my lower lash line. So personally, I'm not a fan of the last brush. I just don't think it would work for me personally with my kind of eyeshadow technique. I'm sure it works for some people, but for me it's just a bit of a thumbs down, this one is. So I'm just going to finish up the rest of my eyes now, including mascara, eyeliner and stuff like that, and then I'll come back with all of my thoughts then on all of the products. Okay, so my thoughts. So the first brush was the foundation brush that I used, which I loved. I wouldn't say it's my favourite brush, but I definitely loved it. I thought it was really good for applying the foundation. It was nice and soft, and it was really easy to blend in the foundation as well, so that definitely gets a thumbs up. Not so keen on the concealer side. There's nothing wrong with the brush. The brush is fine. I just prefer to use a bigger brush for concealer just because I find it easier and quicker to blend it in with a bigger brush. So that's just my personal preference. So I preferred the foundation side. Then we had the powder brush, which I also used for bronzer and powder. This is definitely my favourite brush out of all 4. This is amazing, so soft. You saw how quickly it set my face with powder, and you also saw how easy it was to blend the bronzer in. So this is definitely the best one in my opinion. It's so big, so fluffy and so soft. I love that one. It's definitely my favourite. I also really loved the blush brush. As you saw, it was so easy to apply and blend in the blush. It's also really soft, and I like the angled shape. It just makes it so much easier to blend in a blush using that kind of shape. So that also gets a big thumbs up. I also really like the ball part here because this makes it so easy for you to like grip it there to do the blush. So I actually really like that part as well. That's really quirky. I like that. And then the last brush was the eyeshadow one, which I wasn't fussed on personally. This is probably my least favourite one out of all 4, only because I prefer a more fluffy crease brush to apply my eyeshadow. The smudge one underneath was fine for applying eyeshadow to my lower lash line, and it would also be fine for smudging out eyeliner, but the top side I personally didn't think was great. Maybe it might be alright for applying something to the lid. That's probably what I would use it for in future, but for the crease it just doesn't work for me, so this one is probably my least favourite. And I would definitely recommend IT Cosmetics brushes. They're my favourite brushes. I would recommend this set as well, but remember to do the 15% discount thing if you sign up to their newsletter, because you will save £10. So it's definitely worth doing. And you also get this really cute black case, which is perfect for traveling or storing makeup. So it's definitely worth doing it just to get this as well. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, and I hope it was helpful if you are looking to try out some new brushes or IT Cosmetics brushes. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so you can see all my other videos, and leave a comment down below if you've tried IT Cosmetics makeup brushes and which ones are your favourites. So let me know in the comments. So yeah, thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!